Hello my friends, welcome back to a blind let's play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My name is FlightlessBird and this is your story-based gaming channel. Let's get started today, shall we, as we try to figure out what is going on in this case, because we've had this same guy get murdered twice. Yeah, that's a thing apparently. So I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do as far as this case goes, because I don't understand what's going on in this case yet. It has been by far one of the most convoluted cases we've had. As for now, I'm just trying to hover over things to see if there's anything I have to use the luminol on. I'm looking at the bottom of the screen and seeing if, you know, maybe an extra option comes up, like maybe triangle to use luminol or something like that, but I don't see anything. So I'm gonna assume that we don't use it, because there's no option. Oh, I have to hit triangle on it. Ah, okay. So you gotta hit triangle on the luminol, which is weird because does it say? Yeah, it does. I'm such an idiot. Triangle, spray. So let's go ahead and use this and we'll just, I don't know, see if we see anything else around. I mean, we got these samples, but is there any other blood anywhere? Because obviously if we find blood in a different spot, that's going to lead us to new questions. Oh, there's blood there on the phone. This blood must be from when Lana. No, my sister isn't the murderer. But she did call you, didn't she? At the time of the crime? All the dots. And her right hand is bandaged. Hey, who set it you on? This has nothing to do with taking sides. So, this means that Lana's hand had blood on it. How did Lana get injured? Because if she stabbed Goodman, it doesn't make any sense how she hurt her hand. This just keeps getting worse. Anything else? Anything up here? Down here? Alright, so at least we found that out. And that's important because if we did not find that out, it might have led to some problems later. Okay, let's go ahead and move out and let's check out the different areas here. Oh, we can click on things again. Looks like it's clean day again across the hotel. I hear there are plenty of second branch across the city. Agad, the bellboy was standing right at me. He looks wimpy, but you can tell there's a sharp edge under that facade. That bellboy is going to be someone someday. Wish someone would say that about me. Yeah, I know. Would be nice, wouldn't it? Mia's plant, Charlie. I have been taking care of him in Maya's absence. Huh? He looks a little yellow today. Oh, I watered him just now. I mixed in a lot too. Mixed in what? Why, my very own scientific additive. Well, Charlie, you like it? I told you, he's turning yellow. Poor Charlie. Hope you don't die, Charlie. There's a poster of the Still Samurai on the wall. Maya said Maya stuck it up there the day she left. I had a heart to take it down. All the dots. I do sometimes get strange looks from the clients, though. We know that she loves Still Samurai too. Difficult looking legal bucks in and a formidable row, they mocked me. Oh, I tried studying one of those just now. Remember what they were talking about in the trial today? Oh right, evidence law. So did you learn anything? Well, when I tried reading it, it made my head hurt. Oh. Then when I closed it, it slipped out of my hand and fell on my foot. Oddly enough, I find myself identifying with her on this one. Oh, Mia's desk. I see here even less now that I've stopped taking cases. Uh-oh, I have a history test coming up next week. I'd better study. I'm borrowing this desk, okay? Let's see. George Washington was the first king of America. I don't think you'll be passing history. Sorry, Mia. Oh boy. Alright, let's go to the detention center. February 23rd, detention center, visitors room. Looks like Miss Guy isn't questioning. I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in 2 places at the same time? Can you imagine? How is she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gott say that they'd arrested a suspect in the police department murder? Let's come back later. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, Smile for the camera. This guard monitors the visitor's room. 1 murder at a prosecutor's office and 1 at the police department. He must be frozen with fear, thinking that he might be next. Don't scare the poor guy. He's a commiserate professional? Consummate professional? He's a, whatever that word is, professional. Alright, let's go to Criminal Affairs Department. February 23rd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. Ugh, it makes my head hurt. Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. Oh, that's a shame. Hey, you mumbling over here? That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Yep, sure is. I know. The killer used dry ice. If you put it between the latch and the door, the room could be sealed shut. This is good. I'll win a writer's award for sure. All the dots. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. It reminds me of one of those old, I don't know. We called it 20 questions, but it was a little different. You would come up with like an investigation and you would have 20 questions to try to understand what happened with the investigation. And there was one where there was a guy who hanged himself from a ceiling, but he's being hanged elevated above the floor in a way that he couldn't have done it by himself, but the door was locked. So how did he kill himself? And what happened is he got some dry ice and he used the dry ice as a stepping stool. And that way, when the dry ice melted, it would evaporate and he would hang himself. And that's how he did it. But yeah, so I don't know if you ever played games like those where it was like riddle games, asking questions. But yeah, I remember doing that as a kid. These are the detective's desk. There are computers and files in each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desk. Nothing here. So this is the police mascot, is it? The Blue Badger. Future star of the police force. The design's a little changed from the one outside. Ah, well. The Dancing Blue Badger, TM, is still under development, you see. You have it trademarked? Absolutely. It's cutting edge stuff. Very now. I showed this doll here to my daughter and she just burst into tears. Don't show her the movie marker outside then. You'll give her nightmares. A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. That must be the chief of detectives. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Detective killed in the evidence room? Tell no one outside the police department. No! I told that old lady at the restaurant everything. Someone's getting a demotion. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything we can do here. We're looking for the marshal, by the way. Because we have that, what was it, the steak? Yeah, the steak lunch here. Looks really good. Wow, my mouth is watering. I can almost hear the sound of steak frying on the grill. No doubt, it's all cold and tough by now. No, I'm sure it's delicious. Miss Starr poured her heart into making this. So long as she didn't put any other organs in there. I mean, this looks fantastic. You got steak here with some butter. It looks like you got asparagus or beans with carrots and potatoes. I mean, that looks amazing. Let's see. Ingredients. Meat. She must mean beef. She probably just wrote it generically. Yeah. Let's hope so. Of course, as a scientist, I had to check what additive she used. Go to town. Huh? It says here, hours of sweat and labor. So that's why the sauce is so salty. I love this game. This game's so good. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. So there's nothing here, right? It's not like we can just spray any. I wonder if we can. That would be kind of funny. We just spray them all. Be kind of funny if we found like blood on their hands or something. Or on the blue badger. No. I mean, I figured this was kind of a waste of time. But you kind of had to check everything, you know? Let's go to the entrance. February 23rd, Police Department entrance. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all. So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. Well, I would like to. Can I? Ooh, I think we can. But before we do that, let's look around first. The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board here. Do you know this face? If you do, dial 911. You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human. All the dots. She has a point. The blue badger is still writhing around today. Oh, dear God. I just played Silent Hill. I don't need another nightmare. Although, you know, it does look really cool, though. I will say, the blue badger is kind of interesting. By the way, what's up with the top of his head? Over on the top left, he's got, like, some sort of bandage on it. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday. Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty. Like right here, you see how there's like something wrong with the top of his head? So weird. The detectives in there look pretty busy. Just imagine right now, behind these doors, a police department in action. Somehow the thought fails to excite me. I always get excited when I come to a police station. Well, why is that? It just feels I've been jumped into a movie. Huh? You know, with all the police and criminals. Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting. Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They are probably talking about the latest bust. All the dots? Funny, I thought they were talking about the weather. Alright. Campaign sign. The banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign. Nice slogan. I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprinting sets. I don't think it's that kind of campaign. What family wouldn't want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar. I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. I like Ema. Mr. Wright, do you know what patrol cars are painted black and white? No idea. Why? Well, I think they're designed after a panda. A panda? I think I already went through this one. I remember this one. Yeah, I remember the panda. I complained that wasn't a flightless bird. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. You idiot! What were you thinking? Where's your head? Sir, it's right here, sir. All the dots. I guess he wasn't saluting. He was showing the detective where his head was. They make a good pair. Alright, let's go ahead and do our due diligence here. And we will spray everything, including this guy, to make sure he's not revealing any secrets. Because this thing right here kind of made me question. We probably had to spray the evidence room. I only imagine that would be a thing. But before we get to the evidence room, like I said, just do our due diligence. And we'll go to the guard station. Whoa! Look at this place. This is pretty awesome. February 23rd, evidence room entrance, guard station. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room. Oh, so beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime. It sure seems that way. Oh. What's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is if this is a guard station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Yeah, I think so. I mean, we can just look at the outfits here. By the way, it looks like there's a trap here where if you go in this door, this like lasso pulls you in. There's a security guard uniform hanging here. It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again? A punchy? Punchy? Pinchy? I know, a poochie. Well, wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho. I think I'll keep my information to myself for the time being. Don't be mean to Ima. Come on. It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of here. Could we? Doesn't look like I can. Yipes, you sure are prickly. They must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be sufficient. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. Aww. How so? Encased in a cold, wicked shell, with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her. Aw, don't say that. Aw, she's about to cry. Poor girl. All the dots. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. All the dots. It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. Yeah, poor girl. Aw. This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through here, the cacti would fall over. Ouch. I'd say it more of a yarg myself. Let's see, what else we got? We got the lasso. Look, on the floor, a lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something. A trap? Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. Wild bull? But the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. Before we open that, let's go ahead and do our due diligence. And we will spray everything, especially the uniforms. There may have been blood on those. Ooh. Why is there blood on the cactus? Wow, we got the reaction. It's clearly blood around the spines here. This room's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something and planted their head right in these spines. All the dots. I think that might be a bit more painful than being murdered. So it could have just been like an accident? Like someone tripped and fell? But on the top of the cactus though? I mean, that's quite a spot to find blood, you know? Very interesting. Alright, well, I'm glad I did my due diligence here. And I think we're ready to check the door. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. So I can't just walk in. I can't just walk in the door. And I think I've clicked on everything else. Yeah. Alright. Move. We gotta find out where this guy is. Oh, hello. February 23rd, police department entrance. This place is charged with frantic energy as always. Please. Huh? Wasn't that? Oh, it's Gumshoe! Hey, Gumshoe, what's up, buddy? One steak lunch, please. Ah, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. Oh, the disappointed duds. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair, man. We caught a criminal. Now we just need some evidence. The criminal? You mean? Yeah, you heard about the salmon in the police department evidence room, right, pal? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department. And the perpetrator. Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. I just arrested him, in fact. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's so topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal. All I know is I need me a steak lunch and like pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. Well, wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head on down to the Detention Center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later. So we know it's a male. He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Well, let's go. Guard station? Or do we gotta go to the police department? Yeah, I think I messed up there. Criminal affairs. No? Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Detention Center. That's what I want to do. February 23rd, Detention Center, visitor's room. Still, I do feel better about things, a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. It's best not to go too far down that road just now. Things will just get confusing. What was that? What was that? Sir, that's what I've been saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was a perpetrator again, sir. That's what I'd say. Is this the marshal? Oh no! It's the other police guy. Hi, greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere in the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I'll get you a sir. Officer Meekins. So you're a guard here at the station center? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. Like a lost little lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. No, I think they said that he did it. No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't. Is he? He's got like a cut on his hand too. You, Officer Meekins? You didn't, did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir! Oh my god, please don't do that. What? What? Now, this is an unexpected turn of events. Huh. Let's present my badge as always. Officer Meekins, have a look at this. Oh, the nuts. Go ahead, sir. Laugh at me, sir. Huh? I know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she has one just like it. Me? Why would I? No, sir. I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. Aww. Nowhere. I'm all alone. All alone. Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts. You need one more man, sir. Is he talking about those badges on her coat? Huh. Humph. I'd like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory. Let's go ahead and talk to Mr. Meekins. The day of the crime. Oh my god, please stop that. Oh. Sir, I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir, sir. Ow, I hear you just fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So, normally, there's a guard at the evidence room? That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Ow! What the heck is this guy doing? Oh, poor guy. I don't think he killed anyone. So, what happened then? Oh, he's a really good actor if he did. Well, after that, sir, everything went white. I saw red and I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Guy. Yes, I made that connection already, but what's with all the coincidences in this case? Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. Yep. It's too many coincidences for my likings. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. The victim. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sounds like we're playing a game of Clue all of a sudden. Sir, please don't look at me with this up, let me die, sir! Oh my god, can you please stop that? Oh! If you had to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention and, alive and well at that. Yes, well that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So, you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. No, do I have any recollection of killing him, sir? At least, someone around here is more confused than I am. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird because, we talk about similarities and coincidences, but both this game and Silent Hill 4, I am totally confused on what's going on. Bandaged hand. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you, see, sir, don't you think you should just confess? But, sir, but there was nothing I could do, sir. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell you the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed the knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious, sir. The next thing you knew, you were... Huh. Interesting. Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock. Oh, the sorrow, sir. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared? That's some story. Huh. Do I have to present him with anything? I'm gonna take lunch. Can you look at this? Maybe you could ask Edgeworth, passing the buck. Okay. That's basically, I kind of knew like right away that that was not going to work. Luminol is probably not going to work. How about the knife? Also, Meekins, this is for you. Eek! I'm scared of knives, sir! It's okay, I just want you to take a look at this. That's it, sir! Last night, sir! That's the one! I was an apple, sir! In my dream, sir, and I was being peeled! On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife. Yeah, this is... he's overacting to the knife. Well, I guess he's been through a lot. Also, Meekins, could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir, but really, sir, I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should go ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir. He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright. It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. I kind of skipped over that last time, so I wanted to play it again. Hey, why do you have that? That's from the day it was taken at the prosecutor's office. The day that Detective Goodman's body was found in the trunk. So this means I'm a free man, innocent. This is a dream, sir. Then I hope I never wake up, sir. If this is a dream, you'd better wake up right now. Did you take a look at this? No, that's not gonna help. Although it did update to show blood on the telephone, which is kind of interesting. Anything here? Muffler? Nope. Goodman's note? No, not Goodman's note. The autopsy report? No. Okay. The Blue Badger. Nothing with the Blue Badger. Oh, the parking stub. Nothing with the parking stub. Edgeworth's knife. I'm scared of knives. He said that's a knife. So he said both things for both knives. That's kind of interesting. And nothing with the badge. One last thing, Goodman's ID. Do you think you could take a look at this? Oh, the dots. Hey. That's it, sir. That's it. That's it. That's what? My head was blank until this very moment. But now, sir, I remember. I remember, sir. You mean you remember what happened? Correct. That card was the cause of it all. Really? This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing. I better pry into this one a little deeper. Okay, we should have new things to talk about, right? Yeah, crime details. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought... Oh, I'm sorry. That's why you thought he looked suspicious, huh? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. What? Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto others before they do unto you. My own father's word, sir. I don't think that's the way that one works, but okay. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I woke, I was here. Right. Reason for arrest. So, Officer Meekins, why was it they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Or Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I want to say. That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here. They told me that if I had to, it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera. The crime, my crime, the crime that I swore to step out. It's there, it's me, it's on tape. All the dots. All the dots. All the dots. And you waited until now just to tell us this? I'm sorry, I'm really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge, I don't deserve it. No thanks, I have my own. Well, I guess we better go check out the crime scene. Yeah, huh. So hopefully on the video camera, we'll see. Oh, something new. February 23rd, Police Station Criminal Affairs Department. Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives desk. It's Police Chief Gaunt. Uh-oh. And yeah, sure, this is all, huh? You know what it means if there is anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, and garbage cans, and bags and coat pockets, hats, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. Someone has a personal coffee machine? How do you get that? I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. The Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Ah, right on, my boy. How you been? Do you swim much? Oh ho, Chief Gant. Reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Alright, well, before we talk to Gaunt. Oh, he's got something new. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. I know. The killer used the cassette tape. What a crafty trick. That gunshot was a fake. This is good. No one will expect a cassette tape in this day and age. All the dots. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything new. Oh, sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the Chief of Police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonged to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. You didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. Lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. Goodman's lost item report added to the court record. A half-written document dated 2/21 can only be submitted to the Chief of Police. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. In a second. 2/21. 2/21. That was the day of everything. So he reported something was missing. 2/21. Date lost 2/21. Name Bruce Goodman. ID 59. Item lost blank. Status report. Interesting. Maybe that was the knife that was lost? I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Ah, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there, the busy one. The guy who can't sit still. Does he mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the Dancing Blue Badger. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to the Chief of Police here. Edgeworth. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, Worthy? Ah, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yeah, well, they've had no end of trouble since with the boy since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. Well, in any case, the prosecutor's office is a bit of a turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about everything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What? Evidence room incident. It's downright odd, I tell you. A detective getting killed on the turf too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume? Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed at 2 locations same time, that's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Vito. Can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. I can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives mouth shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier. Huh? You saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was that you want the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Permission to enter. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask her a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Vito asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Here's that pause. Now, Vito. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Vito, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate the room to your heart's content and knock yourself out. It just goes to show you never know until you ask. And for you here, you cannot borrow this. Huh? Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it? Well, that's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir. It's an honor. All right, Chief of Police helping us out. You just run along now and do your best now. Later, folks. Awesome. So we got access to the evidence room now. Hey, looks pretty cool on my laptop, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go to the evidence room right now, sir. I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Awesome. Alright, my friends, well, my name is FlightlessBird, and this is your story-based gaming channel, and this is our blind let's play of Ace Attorney, the first game in the series, Phoenix Wright. And so far, it's been an amazing time. I'm really, really loving this game. It makes me happy whenever I play, and I hope it makes you happy too. Until next time, my friends, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.